Head coaches of sports teams are supposed to have thick skins, but former Socceroos boss Ange Postecoglou has reportedly admitted a television grilling from Sydney Morning Herald columnist Peter FitzSimons was one of the reasons behind his decision to walk away from his job with the national side. In an interview to be broadcast on Thursday with Fox Sports, Postecoglou admits it was a flashback to a confrontational interview he had with Craig Foster on SBS while he was Australian youth team coach that helped crystallise his thinking about whether he wanted to continue with the Socceroos. The bad memories were triggered earlier this year by a series of direct questions on Channel 9's Sports Sunday by FitzSimons, asking him whether he would quit if the Socceroos did not qualify for the World Cup. FitzSimons in March, ahead of a crucial World Cup qualifier against the United Arab Emirates, put it to Postecoglou that he should spare Football Federation Australia the task of sacking him if the Socceroos did not make it to Russia 2018. Postecoglou replied, "I won't have a choice to be honest, but it's not why I am in the job to be honest. I have never coached, because I don't see it as a job," he said. "For me, with the end date, no coach knows when there is an end date. I started this as a journey and will complete the journey, and my track record over 20 years means it usually ends in a decent space, and that's what I back myself to do, and that's what I back myself to do with this one." When interviewed again by FitzSimons in September before another must-win match against Thailand, Postecoglou looked uncomfortable when asked, "Is your own career on the line in these next few games? If they, the Socceroos, don't qualify, is that goodbye, Ange? I thought you'd have some new questions." "You asked me that last time I was on, and I am still here," Postecoglou responded. FitzSimons at the time defended his line of questioning in his column for the Herald. "Of course I took a bit of flack, like I care, for asking Socceroo coach Ange Postecoglou on Channel 9 last Sunday morning if he would stand down in the event of his team not qualifying for the World Cup. Some thought it disrespectful. I thought it journalism." The juxtaposition a decade apart made him think seriously about his exit strategy and made him even more certain that when the time came to walk away he would do so on his own terms, as he did in sensational fashion last month, having just led Australia to the World Cup with a playoff win over Honduras. In the interview, Postecoglou told Fox journalist Daniel Garb that the flashback to the excruciating interview with Foster heavily influenced his thinking. "Absolutely, it's a factor," he admitted. "Your life's experiences mold you, and for sure, I think there was a point at the start of this year where I went to do an interview on another station, and the first question I was asked was, will you resign if you don't beat the UAE? And I am kind of just sitting there and gone into a time warp of 10 years ago. After everything that's happened,